comfort chamber. It goes from about negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So we can pretty much simulate any range of environment that you're going to see in the real world with any of our products. Right now it's about 40 degrees F in there at about 55% humidity, so it's a nice, humid, cool temperature. We can see you guys in here so you can kind of feel a little bit. Throw the fans on for a little bit. We can simulate up to about a 20-mile-an-hour wind in there as well. So,
one of the things we take advantage of is the University of Delaware is only a couple miles from here. So we have students come in, and not just anybody. It's not like you just, hey, go make an extra buck today and go to Gore. And we have the same people. We train them, and the training is not how to press buttons, but it's really how to determine what cold is and what hot is, truly cold and what truly hot is. And they come in here, and this is what they'll do to make money, but they also work here and are our testers.
So how much money can I make if I'm willing to go in there in like 0 degrees and sleep
chamber.
out overnight?
It's an hourly rate. It doesn't depend on the temperature. It's the same rate, no matter if it's 20 degrees below or 120 degrees in there. They go through a 2-week acclimation process of understanding what the extreme cold is and the extreme hot is. So they give us a statistically accurate feedback on what they're feeling while they're in there, and we can graph that rating over time, as well as gather physical data from sensors that we're taping to their skin and their for some temperature and humidity data, just to make sure that we're capturing all the physical data and correlating that to some of our predictive models and some of our testing. But like you said, we're looking for the perceptual feedback while they're in there.
And how long do you typically test a product? Anywhere from a couple hours to a day, or
anywhere from a half-hour little dabble project to a 3-month full-on field, comfort study in this chamber.
And we've had people sleep in there.
Yeah, I mean.
And do you simulate? Or I shouldn't say simulate, but do you have people do physical activity in there too?
Yes, we'll simulate the end use as much as we can. Obviously, it's a 12-by-12 room, so there is some limitations. But we do have a treadmill in there right now. We have another one that we can put in there to simulate a workload while you're in there. Make sure everybody's working at the same rate. We also can have them stand in 55-gallon drums of water for some applications. We try to make it as realistic as possible to the end-use application as we can in this 12-by-12 room.
When it's cold outside, you don't just stand there, right? So think about when you're going hunting, you may have to walk a half-mile in to get to your stand. When you do that, your body creates all this energy, it sweats, and then you stop, and then you get cold because of the sweat you put out and the heat and all that stuff. So we're able to test that here. So you may have them walk for a while, create a lot of energy, stop, walk a little while, create some energy. So there's all sorts. It depends on what we're trying to test for.
All right, well, let's get in there and check it out.
Refrigerator.
The comfort chamber.
Fan base here. We use this for subject testing as well as our mannequin, our torso testing as well. Up to about a 20-mile-an-hour wind we can get when we have it set up in the wind tunnel format. Probably close to 10 mile an hour right now. Take a little while for your microclimates to drop a little bit because you're sand out there.
So we're talking about heat loss. This is coming back to heat loss. So what's happening here is the body's got a certain warm layer of air around it, keeping your body warm. This cold air comes through and it's basically robbing your body of that heat. So the body doesn't have that microclimate of heat around it. Your body temperature starts to drop. So it's called convective heat loss. And that's where windproofness is obviously important.
So you basically have somebody stand here for hours and hours and tell you how cold I am?
Yes, we have done that before.
And you put probes on their bodies?
Yes, we'll have skin temperature probes, so different locations so we can get an average, as well as regional location temperatures the whole time that they're in here.